I did a regular unpopular opinions video before, but I thought it might be an interesting idea to do like unpopular opinions related to like metal culture, alternative culture, that kind of thing, because I feel like I have a few of them. Okay, number one, there's this thing that people say sometimes, often in comment sections, often on social media, wherever, this band saved my life. Mostly like teenagers, a lot of young girls who say things like this. But not always. I mean, it could be anyone. I've seen it from all types of people, but I think when people think of that phrase, they normally think of like teenage girls. Let's just be honest. So the debate, I guess, is it okay to say that? Is it cringe to say that? I think most people would say, yeah, that's cringe. Like, they're just saying that because, I don't know, attention, or like they think it's what the band wants to hear. I've actually heard Chris Motionless from Motionless in White talk about this kind of in depth. Like, he doesn't think that that's genuine. He thinks that people are telling him that because it's what they think he wants to hear, and he thinks that when it doesn't come from a genuine place, it shouldn't be said. And I agree with that, but he also did say that like if you really feel like his music saved your life, then by all means, like, let him know about it. Like, that's great. And I definitely do agree with Chris, and I see what he's saying. I think it should only be said when it's genuine, but I do think it's okay to say, and I do think it's oftentimes genuine and a real sentiment that people have, because there's something really special about music, not just alternative music, like any type of music that you're into. Of course, not everyone is like this, but I think a lot of people are. They feel like a really, really strong emotional connection to music, because music often portrays really heavy emotions, and I think especially like metal music and like screamo music, metalcore, whatever, often portrays like pain and sadness and frustration and anger and, you know, loneliness, whatever. And I think that's often expressed in like, you know, the screaming, the vocals, and, you know, the band as a whole. And I think that you can get very, 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 very emotionally attached to music. I know I have. Like, there are a lot of bands out there that I would say, like, had a part in saving my life. And that's true. Like, I've had points in my life where I didn't really, wasn't too enthusiastic about continuing on. And I can genuinely tell you that music was a huge part of me, like, getting through that. Some bands, some artists, even some songs in particular have like made me want to keep living, because music gives you such a strong emotional feeling sometimes. I know not everyone feels that way about music, but I'm not going to criticize anyone for saying that a band saved their life. I think there are people out there probably that just say it like it's nothing, like it's meaningless, like they just type like, oh my god, love this song, this band saved my life. I'm gonna go ahead and let that slide for the people that do genuinely mean it, and I'm gonna say that it's hello? Those are my notes, sweetie. I need those. I'm sorry to tell you that. I remember my cat's chewing on my computer charger. I remember watching a video like years and years ago. I'll try to find it again. I'll try to see like who it was and like what the video was. I watched it so many years ago, but it was a guy, and he said, okay, let's say you were gonna, you know, do something bad. You're gonna hurt yourself. And then you heard a song by your favorite band, and you felt like it saved your life. Like, you felt like because of that song, you decided not to do the bad thing. He said that's ridiculous, because let's say you were feeling bad and then you ate some Doritos, and because you just like ate the Doritos and you felt good and they tasted good and you're like, nah, we'll like not do this right now. And he was like, that you wouldn't say Doritos saved your life, so why would you say that a band saved your life? That's ridiculous. And I think that in that case, the Doritos did save your life. Like, yes, you can say Doritos saved my life if that situation happened to you, because they did in that moment. Like, they did. But I get what he's saying. Like, I get, like, he's saying, like, you wouldn't say that, though, because that's, like, ridiculous to say. But I think that the thing is, like, you don't feel really strong emotion with a snack. Maybe you do, but most people don't feel like this really deep, strong emotion with this snack. Whereas, like, that is something that you feel with music. So, like, I'm just saying, music can save lives, and I 100% get why people say this band saved my life. Okay, that was a long one. Opinion number 2. I think it's totally fine to enjoy bands that aren't real metal, like metalcore or deathcore or, you know, pop rock or like whatever, like whether it's Pierce the Veil or like Black Veil Brides. You could be into those and then also be into like, I don't know, Slayer or something. But that's very looked down upon because, you know, like, you know what I'm gonna say. Like, certain bands are looked at as cringe because they're for like teenage girls or whatever, but, you know, like what you like. You don't need to refer to anything as a guilty pleasure. Just let it be a pleasure. Just let yourself like whatever you like. If some people have something to say about it, just ignore them. Like what you like. Opinion 3. If somebody is wearing a band t-shirt of a band that they don't listen to, so be it. Let it go. No one cares if they're a poser. Just let it go. Like, I totally get the argument that, like, you could go up to someone wearing, like, a Metallica t-shirt, because I feel like there was a period where Metallica t-shirts were, like, very trendy for everyone, like, even those who never listened to Metallica. Sorry, my cats are squeaking in the background. The argument that, like, you could run up to them and be like, oh my god, I love Metallica too, like, what's your favorite album? Like, trying to make friends with them, and they're like, Metallica? I bought this shirt at H&M, like, what's Metallica? And I get that, like, that's really annoying, honestly, because, like, you, as, like, an alternative person, you want to connect with alternative people, and you want to make friends with people who are like you, and, like, when you see someone just wearing some shirt that they don't know what it is, I get how it can be frustrating, but at the same time, sorry, my camera did a weird thing. As I was saying, at the same time, I think it's a little more valuable to just let people live. Like, just let people wear a Metallica shirt if they don't listen to Metallica. If they thought the shirt was really cool and wanted to wear it, like, just let them do it. Like, just let people live. I don't know, it's stupid to, like, gatekeep something so, like, silly as that. So yeah, I think that's all for now. If I think of more, I could possibly make a part 2 to this, but I think I'm just gonna end it here with those 3 solid opinions. So yeah, feel free to comment down below if you agree, if you disagree, if you think I'm a poser, if you think I'm right. Yeah, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you want to see my ridiculous face every week. Bye.